In a recent interview talking about his career and reflecting on landing the Spider-Man role, Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland, credits Robert Downey Jr. for the scene that we got in Civil War, how we got there, and also why Robert Downey Jr. going off script helped him get the role. So this, once again, comes at us directly from Tom Holland, who was talking about landing the role of Spider-Man all those years ago and how it changed his career. And when they specifically asked him to reflect on his original audition, he provides some new insight and details. He talks about how his initial screen test, when he made it past like the first wave, he had to do scenes with Robert Downey Jr. And he says he was nervous, and that there was 8 pages of dialogue. It was a long scene. And he says that he, of course, was nervous and didn't know what was going to happen. The agents were like, you got this, you're going to figure this out, just go with the flow. And then he says he learned from his agents that things might be a little different. So when he got in there, they started reading the script, and suddenly Downey just went off script. He started doing his own thing, improv, acting like Tony Stark. And he says that he was kind of shocked, but he decided to just go with the flow and try to keep up with him. So he did his best to try to keep the dialogue that was on the page sort of feeling natural up until he couldn't. And then it was just like, okay, use this consensus of what he's doing to try to read the dialogue, but he's putting his own spin on it. I'll put my own spin on it. And he says he just followed the lead, improvised, and after that, he was like, I actually think I got this because I was able to keep up with him. And then he says, a little time went by, he gets the call, and he's landed the role. And he says more or less he owes this to Robert Downey Jr. But then he reveals another awesome thing, that when he showed up on set for Civil War, there was about less than 2 pages worth of dialogue. And it's not the dialogue that they initially rehearsed or that they, free-flowed with in the Civil War scene. And he says Downey fought for it and got them to restore all of it and to let them keep the scene longer than just a brief, 2-minute thing. Which obviously we've seen the film, it's definitely not a quick, hey, come with me, kid, okay, and then they're there. And honestly, that's so awesome to hear that Robert Downey Jr. was like, no, this kid auditioned, he kept up with me, we put those scenes in there because they're great. And honestly, yeah, that introduction of Peter Parker it's exactly what it needed to be. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video, and as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen, and also if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.